Ya domo domo, this is your local PockyGuy, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Now, I think before we continue on with any more main quests, well, of course we gotta level up first, but we're also going to take a quick little tour of Gridania, and also accept a few quests along the way. Not even gonna bother reading them at this point, I'm just gonna go where we need to go. This is the Quiver's Hold, which is the Archers Guild, as I mentioned earlier. Yep, teaching us how to use items. It's pretty simple. You can either assign the item to your hotbar, or you can just go to where's inventory? Oh, here we go. Armory. No, that's armor chest. That is not what I want to do. Here we go. Inventory. Got a potion. Just select it. And we can choose use right there. Or you can set it to the hotbar right there. Armory chest I've accidentally opened is basically where we store any items, any gear that we may come across. For example, I just ended up equipping the Ring of Freedom, which... what does it do? There's a 1-point boost of determination. What determination does, I have no clue. Anyways, let's go on ahead and visit the Archers Guild, see what they have to say. Okay, she wants us to deliver something to the markets. I should have talked to her beforehand. Then the guild receptionist... ooh, well, this is interesting. Way of the Archer. This is basically this little quest is basically introducing you to how the archers work. So, first off, we gotta introduce ourselves to the guild master. Mr. Lucane? Or Miss Lucane, I can't tell from your face. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to join our ranks. I am Lucane, the master of the Archers Guild, and I bid you welcome. Our doors are open to all who have the will to learn. Allow me to explain the basics of their art, more philosophy stuff. I'm telling you, each class and guild master has their own various philosophies of, you know, how they should perform their deeds and such. And, you know, asking if we'll dedicate ourselves to whatever class we have. Yeah, blah blah blah, and he wants us to kill stuff. That is something we won't be able to do just quite yet. I think there's a few things we need to do. But for now, let's go on ahead and wander around. I think I see that someone has a quest that needs to be done. Oh, here we go. Mr. Chancellor. He also wants us to kill stuff. But yep, as you can see, it's possible to accept more than one quest at a time, but now we're gonna focus on continuing our tour instead of completing quests. This here's the Chocobo Keep. Talk to the guy, and if you have a registration, and if you have an area registered, you can rent a Chocobo and ride to it. This here's the Carpenters Guild, the guild for one of the other classes that I've spoken to you about. Now the Carpenter, basically there are two additional types of classes you can accept. You can be a disciple of the hand or a disciple of the land. Ooh, florist. And basically of those you can choose what are basically profession classes such as florist, carpenter, chef, or whatever else may catch your eye. Okay, this little quest teaches you about emotes. What you have to do is not just interact with the character, but you have to perform what is called an emote. To perform an emote on them. You can get yourself the emote by selecting actions and traits, main commands, and if I can find it. Here we go, we got us our emotes right there. But of course, just doing the emote to air won't progress the quest. You have to specifically be selecting the character, and I registered emotes on my hotbar there, and there you go. There are a variety of different emotes you can choose. You can explore them how they wish. I just recommend that you be careful on which emote you select to use on which person. Yeah, watch the puck dance! Doing some sort of a little tango move of sorts. Also, I haven't really mentioned it yet, but by completing quests, you can gain. I have no idea what this place is, but by completing quests, you gain not only money or gil as it's called here, as well as experience for you to level up with. Let me just double check my map to see where I'm going. Okay, we got us another little aetheryte shard to attune us to. And it's right next to the Conjurer's Guild, which is basically, and as I said before, conjurers are basically healers. So for now, us going there is pretty pointless. Okay, this is a interesting thing. This will be a good point to explain that there are some quests which will ask for you to interact with items that are left on the ground. Just approach it and select it. These items will only appear when that quest is active. If you abandon the quest, or if you already completed the quest, then those items will disappear. And another Aethernet shard, which will teleport us to the Botanist's Guild, which is basically are florists and such. What the flowers do, I have no idea. And by completing that quest, I leveled up and learned an action that I can use in combat. You know, by leveling up, you're able to unlock various skills which you can use in combat. The higher level you are, the more interesting and cool actions you can use. And here we got us another Aethernet shard. We'll attune ourselves to that. And it's right outside the amphitheater. The amphitheater is just for specific events and quests and such. Doesn't really serve much purpose. Well, much functional non-questing purpose. Okay, this over here is the Leather Workers Guild. Yep, while the carpenters work more on making furniture and stuff, I guess, the leather workers are more for any armor that wants cloth, that would use cloth and such. And right over here is the Lancers Guild. Yep, of the classes you can select, the 3 classes that begin in Gridania would be Conjurer, Archer, and Lancer. We'll go on ahead and link to the Aethernet shard so we can teleport back to this area at any time we need. And because we have attuned to every single Aethernet shard in Gridania, we are now able to teleport to the Blue Badger and Yellow Serpent Gate, which would be right outside Gridania, where the monsters lie. We'll be exploring what kind of monsters we'll encounter next time. Until then, this is PockyGuy signing off. Mata Raishu!